must be a reason that a significant percentage of respiratory illness comes from there. There's a guy in ED right now who could have all the answers.
He's a well-known winemaker.
Do you have any idea how much illness you and your vineyard are causing in the entire West Ferndale area?
Hey, enough.
Some of them get sick and some of them die.
Hey.
Which leaves you little better than a murderer.
Mr. Burns' farm is run biodynamically. It's an organic vineyard. There's no toxins, no murderers.
You had a go at a patient.
Accused a patient of poisoning his whole neighbourhood.
I thought he was using pesticides. I got it wrong.
The guy's a greenie. His vineyard's organically certified, not a chemical inside.
So tell me, Hunter, what was going through that tiny little brain of yours?
In my research,
Unsubstantiated research.
I found a pattern of patients with respiratory illness coming from West Ferndale. I thought when he came in with the same symptoms...
That you'd have a go at him.
I get that you're angry.
Oh, Hunter, I've gone past anger. You do realise he could have sued us for defamation.
He still might.
I said I was sorry and I admitted that I was in the wrong.
So you'll understand why I'm retracting permission for you to use Shortland Street patient files.
Dad, no.
And unless you're on an ambulance shift, Hunter, I don't want to see you in this hospital.
Okay, banning me from the hospital I get, but if I can't do my research, I will fail my whole paper.
Then you should have thought about that before you verbally assaulted a patient.
Oh, welcome home. Finally, I'm starting to worry.
Oh, my fault. I took forever to find all my luggage on the carousel, but I think I have everything.
Seriously suggesting there could be more. What's that?
That is for JJ. Everything in Peru was so cheap, and our tour guide took us to the best places. I found some real bargains, including these.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. I guess my boy is asleep already.
He was desperate to stay up, but he couldn't keep his eyes open.
I know how he feels. I can't remember the last time I felt so exhausted.
Why didn't you crash here?
Yeah, the bed's all made up.
I might do, thank you. And a cup of tea would be good. I've had nothing but mojitos for weeks now. You're kidding?
No, Mum.
Sounds like one big party.
It was, and I will tell you all about it. But first, I want to hear all of your news.
Nothing as exciting as yours by the sound of it.
No, in fact, nothing exciting at all.
What about TK? How are things going with him?
Well, he had a few dates, but it kind of fizzled.
Mutually?
Yes. Well, life moves on, Mum, blah, blah, blah.
Moves on to who?
No one.
Oh, something tells me that you've set your sights elsewhere.
Well, something tells me that you're wrong.
If you say so.
Oh, anyway, look, I have done enough talking. You're the one with all the fun stories. Hey, did you get to see those crop circle line drawing things?
The drug's been authorized for testing, so I'll be leaving soon to get things started.
I didn't know you were ready for human trials yet.
Well, Mizumi's keen, I'm keen, and I presume you still are.
Absolutely, I can't wait.
What's this?
The drug trial's been authorized, so it's all systems go, which means that I have some flights to book. Excuse me.
Congratulations. Yeah. Don't sound too excited about it. It's a big step coming to human trials. You know, it's only natural to feel some trepidation.
Why, you think you might not be ready?
The drug is. I'm just being a typical scientist, you know, always wanting more money, more time.
Yeah, so why rush? It's your trial, isn't it?
Well, that's an interesting question. Depends on how you look at it. I'm the researcher, but someone else is footing the bill.
What, meaning the drug company's pushing you to start the trial? Have you told Sarah this?
No point right now. I'm still talking with Mizumi. But if I can't hold them off, I'm quite happy to proceed. I mean, no researcher ever feels really completely ready. It's just the nature of the biz.
And you know everything is down here?
Pretty much. Let's get you started then.
Ah, your first day.
And here I am.
Well, at least someone's PA managed to turn up.
Problem?
Apparently, my temp is sick. Any mail, please? I've got piles of figures to collate, DHB meeting, and no time to do it.
Would you like to borrow Sophie? I'm happy to help.
Thanks, but it's a big job and I can't afford any mistakes.
Which obviously I would make.
It's not a reflection on your ability, darling, just on your experience.
Sophie will be putting together all my budget data.
Really?
She's my PA, Callum. It's her job, which I wouldn't have offered her if I didn't think she was up to it. Honestly, Mum, I still can't believe you carried this thing back.
It was worth it to see the look on JJ's face.
I better get him in there before it becomes a health and safety issue. I'll meet you in the cab.
Yvonne, how was your holiday?
Oh, marvellous, thank you. It was everything I hoped for and more.
Great. How would you feel about standing in as my PA for a while?
Well, I think you've forgotten what happened last time. Plus, Maya and I are about to take JJ to the park.
Look, no offence, but I am desperate. You'll be doing me an enormous favour. Metaphorically, I'm on my knees here. Do I have to go the whole hog?
Did you try begging?
And pleading and blatant bribery. It doesn't work on Dad. He still won't let me in the hospital.
What a meanie.
It's my fault. I got carried away. I can't seem to do anything right these days.
Hey? Oh, no.
What?
You're still beating yourself up about that patient who died on you.
Dylan? No.
I think so. I think you got a bit carried away because you're trying to make up for it.
Well, it's not about him. I found a trend and there is something going on in that area.
Well, if you can prove it, there's thousands of people you could help.
I know.
So you can't stop now?
Well, I don't have a choice. There's nothing I can do without those patient files. So here's to a big fat F on my academic transcript.
Not necessarily.
Hello.
Oh, I'm not stealing. I've just started as Rachel's PA.
I heard. Congratulations. How's that going?
So far, so good, although it's only been a few hours. I'm about to start graphing some figures for an important DHB meeting.
I'm supposed to do one of those too, only I have no idea how.
Haven't you done that sort of thing before?
Yeah, once, and it was a disaster. I ended up drawing the graph on a whiteboard with different coloured pens. I'm not joking.
Well, have you tried online tutorials?
Yes, last time, and they lost me on the first sentence. I'm going to have to tell Callum I can't do it. I don't know why he thought I could. Misplaced faith or something.
Why give him the satisfaction? Move over.
Eh?
I'll get you started. It won't take long. And it will get me in the swing of things to get Rachel's done.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Hiya. Don't sneak up on me like that.
I didn't.
I was miles away, tapping away at my keyboard, writing up endless notes.
Boring.
Tell me about it.
What's with the memory stick?
What memory stick?
You were copying patient files.
Shh. Keep it down. I'm just taking home some work.
Why?
Because
Because it's a sackable offence. Okay, and that's just accessing the files. I know what you'd get for stealing them.
I'm not stealing them. And who's going to find out anyway?
IT? Do you know they can monitor everything you do under your login?
Well, even if they did find out, it'll be okay because I'm doing it.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Because the last time you were doing this stuff, I lost my job. So, I saw nothing. I wasn't even here, okay?
Hey, have you booked your flights yet?
Oh, no, I tried to do the online thing last night, but it was too complicated, so I've made an appointment with the travel agent this afternoon.
Before you do anything too serious, I found something out. Apparently, Quentin's only starting to test him early because he's under pressure from Zoom to do so.
Did he say that?
Not in as many words, but he wants to wait, and they don't want him to.
So why hasn't he told me this?
Well, I'm guessing because he knows how to respond. Maybe he wants to keep you on board.
So he's lying to me, is that what you're saying?
No, look, it's probably nothing. I just thought you should know. I don't want you to get to Boston and find out this stuff he hasn't talked to you about.
Okay, I'll talk to him, thanks.
What do you know about the hospital computers?
Force quit.
I'm serious.
So am I. That's why they've got an IT department.
Well, they go on and on about what we do under our login. Do you reckon they actually check? Probably not, eh?
What have you done?
Nothing.
Nothing like sabotaging patient prediction software? Nothing?
Technically, that was Daniel, not me.
Where did Daniel get the idea from?
Me, but I had my reasons.
Your reasons would never stack up in a court of law.
No, but they hold me in good stead with the nurses.
Stack up?
Team player, I prefer. So even though it was kind of naughty, it was the right thing to do, eh?
You have done something. Do I need to start advertising your position?
No, I like my position. I'm good at it.
I'm not arguing.
Therefore, if I like doing something and I'm good at it, I shouldn't stop, right? Even if I could get into it. Teeny bit of trouble along the way.
You did the right thing sabotaging Helga. Is that what you want to hear?
Do you mean it?
No.
I didn't hear that last bit. Thank you, Maya.
You gonna tell me what you're up to?
Who, me? Nothing. Drink your tea.
So, to show the changes, you just click here and then here. Got it?
You know, I actually think I do.
Well, I suppose I should go and get started myself, but you're okay on your own?
Yes, go. Thank you so much.
Rachel, hi. I'm just upstairs helping Yvonne.
How are things going out here?
Pretty well, I think. Your daughter has shown me a thing or two.
Are you allowed in here?
I got permission because I wanted to apologise and say how sorry I am, and that I should never have taken advantage of what you allowed me to do, and I'm sorry that I put you in that position.
Apology accepted. But it's not just me you owe one to.
I've already been upstairs. I told Mr. Byrne that I was way out of line, and that I knew he had nothing to do with anyone getting sick.
How did he take it?
Better than I deserved. He's a nice guy. He certainly didn't deserve some dickhead mid-shooting jumping to conclusions.
Look, you thought you were onto something and you followed it up. That attitude is going to stand you in good stead.
You think?
Well, once you learn how to research properly.
Like that's ever going to happen now that I'll get kicked off my research paper, but thank you.
Well, I could have a word to your old man.
Really? You do that?
Well, at least try. I mean, I was you once. And I only wish when I was, I had someone as cool as me around. Consider yourself lucky.
What did the other temp organise? That's not lunch, that's finger food. Fine. Obviously, you know best. Chocolate brownies are not lunch.
Lucky I got you a sandwich then. You will make time to eat it, won't you?
Yes, Mum.
Good girl. You coping all right?
I think I've managed to muddle through so far.
You should have said no to Callum in the first place.
He's the CEO.
Mum, just say no.
I can't. It's not in me. I should have said no to that trike in Peru, but you've seen JJ's face.
So when do we hear about the holiday? This tour guide of yours sounds a bit of a dish.
A dish.
Babe, spunk, Spanish stallion.
Maya!
Well, between him and the endless mojitos, what am I supposed to think?
More of your mother, thank you very much.
My apologies. So that cruise where you got it on with Sammy Diamond, that was a once-off? Keep it. After the time you've had, you'll need the sustenance. You too.